The Africa Union Commission chairmanship in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia this evening is a crucial step meant to counter his formidable challenger, Djibouti's Foreign Affairs Minister Mahmoud Yousouf. Now, the Djibouti candidate, who has had a head start after the Organization of Islamic Cooperation Foreign Affairs Ministers bloc endorsed his bid in August, has forced Odinga to campaign, of course, for the Secretariat to reorganize his campaign amid hurdles on the broad mad to Addis in February next year. Apollo Kamau has these details.
The unveiling of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's continental campaign for the African Union Commission chairmanship sets the stage for a full-throttle continental campaign clustered across 5 regions in Africa that will see Odinga, a veteran politician, face off Djibouti's Foreign Affairs Minister Mahmoud Yousouf, a career diplomat.
The Kenya candidate offers more of the political outlook. The other candidate will appear to be more the technician. Whether the job needs a technician or a political operator, I think it needs both.
Raila Odinga.
Odinga's age and his political past is likely to come into play in the quest for support from African heads of state. A case in point, his mock swearing in as a people's president during President Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure, his dalliance with opposition leaders in Africa, his closeness to former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo, who campaigned against current Nigerian President Bola Tinubu during elections, with some countries on the continent perceiving him as a communist other than a Democrat.
Raila in the past was fairly radical. And, you know, one can assume he's a pro-communist. They will work well with China, work well with Russia. And so you find people raising questions, is he really going to work well with democracy?
It is Kenya which is being judged. And secondly, of course, the candidate himself. His reputation in the past, and the others, they know him. The African leaders know him. Some think of him very highly. Others have question marks.
Odinga's campaign team has been divided into 5 teams, expected to cover North, South, East, West, and Central Africa. The French and Arab-speaking countries are a concern to Odinga campaign team after the 27-member bloc of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation endorsed his bid in Cameroon in August, days after Odinga was endorsed by East African heads of state in Nairobi.
The one in Djibouti is being supported by a lot of people, by Arab and a lot of people. He's not going to step down. And so we must figure out how to deal with him.
Kenya's role as a lead state in East Africa and the blue-eyed boy of the United States, having secured a seat at the UN Security Council and a major non-NATO ally, could also be another hurdle in Odinga's AUC quest. Kenya is also grappling with external factors in Odinga's bid, as Western powers and China, who have a major stake in funding AU operations and infrastructure, could be divided on his candidacy. Despite assurances for support ahead of the February vote, the head of state's secret ballot vote could spring a surprise. In 2017, former CS Amina Mohamed lost the vote after 7 rounds of voting. Apol Kamau, TV 47.